na yenyinya nyanentiye ye de ye nam ne tete in fact na no kwasi ada ne ye hwe anim se President Akufo-Addo ebeseye ebesachira na soafo dem na afi ya hwe na yakoye nim na anope ye da sorry ya delegate democrat no what the faces emfonyi bebre na no na de abeto ha wo mo anim do so pa mebobodi no e de ama na mene offer any enkomo offer asante wotimi nka good morning pom to saying
me adumo speaker
yeah fine
one kasa wo ye introduction no so no say wonu kasa ya che
pa
one kasa wajibu ni ngwase dia say
when you him go say my jump form so na atum baba
okay form so
that's right na empom boko there
oh that say mama wo so afisi pa
major so pa ofa
kasa ya che
pa Anopay de boko na yeda sorry ya na no kwasi ada over the weekend ye hwe ni mu say ministerial reshuffle no changes no ebetimi aba nanka by now kra bia ye de ho nkomo I mean presidency no eyiye nyina suli a list no entimi ama official statement bia nso MI up to now but I mean names are popping up daily guide are publishing a lot of lists one more ediaba anopay Keno Foriata is to go Kweku Ajimamenu, Health Minister, Ebeko Ambrose Derry will be out as an Interior Minister. Now, Okoboy will be representing Ura Kweku Ajimamenu as Health Minister. Henry Korte for Greater Accra will become the next Interior Minister. These are predictions, and Opay Daily Guide, the Bokrata no Ediaba. But in a clear assessment, so reshuffle Ebeba within this week, Kra Noah. Why unnecessary woko? Now, why unnecessary no Eba Bishop?
Speaker Maminchia Kessben TV Afro and FM so it's here at this point you meaning na juma.
Exactly.
You see the president has already missed the plot. He's missed the plot, he's lost the opportunity. And for me, things of this nature no about doing Pempenswa is going to affect the fortunes of the party. No two ways about that. And you're doing Pempenswa. If you are not careful, you will rather disrupt the process of government. And that in itself will go a long way to affect the fortunes of the party. It's say, why you're careful, Uncle, you move towards the Sabrina. Omodi any high bitterness near the Edebeko, and that in itself could also affect the fortunes of the party. So every reshuffle must come under a certain theoretical framework or conceptual framework. If it does not fit within any conceptual framework there, then it means that you are only doing a wishy-washy job without considering the concept within which the changes, the reshuffling will affect the growth of government or will affect negatively the growth of government. So you need to consider these things before you go ahead. At this point in time, I will say, so man penny I will put so about baby sana and for so dear woman and any dear. Is it the case that it is to make the job of Dr. Baumia a little more easier, or it is to ensure say the president exits power smoothly? That is the names are popped up. And then what else? So taking out Ajimamenu, yes, Ajimamenu struggled to win the parliamentary seat.
Yes, in the primaries,
And the primaries, I'm saying the panels what they call to say, what they are called to pen for Nimos and no one has a my. Ajimamenu has had problems with Sputnik G, Sputnik V, some health issues. And then, apart from that, no company, Sputnik V contract, he wasn't aware of. But the president has defended him in total. And he said, what is the rush? What is the basis? What is the basis? Okoboy, the what is about ministry? Health, Or NHS that as a boss or CEO also.
Yes.
Or is it Kolebu? I think it's Kolebu.
Or NHIS. I see.
Or NHIS.
Yes.
Okay.
National Health Insurance Authority.
Good. What do they buy health means the replacement of Openi Menua.
Yes.
Maybe because he has a health background as a medical doctor. Maybe you want to boost chances in Lejokuku parliamentary contest. Maybe you want to boost his chances so that the people will feel say, well, so. But you see, in all of this is just an example. In all of this, are Ghanaians having a euphoria about a reshuffling now? They don't have it.
Okay.
The euphoria surrounding reshuffling, Abama Ameye. After last Wednesday, Dr. Baumia within his speech. It came out, and a journalist called me, said, it has come out to say, Kanoforiata will resign before the man reads speech. What happened? Or he will be asked to put aside his work. What happened? Nothing happened from last week Wednesday and this week Wednesday. So 1 whole week. What has happened? Then Daily Guide brings out the whole list. Daily Guide will know it's an insider.
Yes.
A pro-government, paper to that effect. So we only have to wait and see if this thing too will see the light of day. That's it. Other than that, I mean, the president who tells us that when he does reshuffling, his government will collapse. Why then are you putting so much pressure on him to do reshuffling? I'll say, oh yeah, for sure reshuffling. The government, he doesn't believe in that. That is all what it means. But he was able to sack a number of people who are at the MMDC level. But at the top level, there is always found it difficult to do so. So, I mean, if you look at the dying embers of the government at this point in time, reshuffling. All what people will do or say, they will just look at it and then they will do their own business. And I don't think it will affect the government positively in any way.
In any way, looking at the time difference, I can know.
Yes. And apart from that, don't forget to say, we don't even have resources. We are the IMF. And as government and as a minor, you do that at your own peril. So the euphoria surrounding that, people are now going to probe, why did you take this person from this place at this time? Why did you sack this person? You have not given that person any other portfolio. It will go a long way to let people do this, conspiracy theories against your government. And at this point in time, such discussion, such conversation on radio and TV. Don't forget, it will affect your government negatively.
I see. Now, let's come to the substantive issues. Said the Daily Guide, the Bay, anything to go by. I mean, some interesting changes are coming up. Now, the details of the Daily Guide, and it's about 12 substantive ministers will go, plus 10 deputy ministers. Now, substantive ministers, out of them, 12, about 10 of them are cabinet ministers. Then you come again about 7 deputy ministers. Popular among the names are popping up. Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta is supposed to go now. Under Ababe replacing at the Ministry of Finance. Then you have the Gender Minister Lariba Zurera Abudu Ebeko. Then you bring in
Before about Wasuna, we'll come back one substantive. Let me just give you a little comment.
Okay.
Finance Minister under Ekwa Ken. Not Ken Akwahi. Kennedy is going out.
Yes.
Now, if you think there is a mess, there's an economic mess created by this team, why will you substitute one for the other? And I'm going to say, from work now, why will you substitute one for the other and ask him to go? Because become a substantive minister. But Ami has been part of the mess. He is the Minister of State, close to the president. He is close to the president. He's in the president's office. So, who is that you want to make substantive or significant change, or a change that will bring some kind of impact, and that will change, you see, the way government is doing her business? Who stand for the same person? One office, one stand what are you protecting? So that is my commentary on that. So you see, a ministry such as finance, which has created the mess for all of us at this point in time, that's a whole year in Sakraya. Who stand for the power? Come on, a bopo. Policies the only pay up. That about me has become very unpopular in this country. You stand that same person to that place. Then what are you doing? So what is the framework for the what?
For the changes. Yeah. Now, interestingly, I was saying, sir, Mame Lariba Zurera Abudu, gender minister, will be out because Oko Wale Wale will lose the seat, you know. Dakua Newman is supposed to come in as gender minister. Then you have Frida Prempe Yedeneba, a year Ministry for Sanitation, Water Resources and Chibia. Yes, Onusulusu, now it is predicted, say, Onono Eko out. Lydia Seram Al Hassan, the member of parliament for Ayawaso West Wagon, will be replacing her as the minister in charge of water and sanitation. Then you have Kojo Opon Kroma going out as minister for information. Then Fatima Ebubakar, the deputy information minister, no Eba, as the substantive minister for the Ministry of Information. Then you have Ophelia. Yes.
Now, if you take out Kojo Opon Kroma as substantive minister of information, and you don't give him any other portfolio, I am beginning to doubt the delegate list.
Yes, Kojo Opon Kroma the Enebeba. Now we are told, sir, he's moving to the Ministry of Works and Housing.
Well, and then I say, so we'll go where?
And only Yamai.
So you see, we are just doing. Speaker. Yeah, for instance, a young colleague, a young community where we are around and a Iba Kufu and a April. I mean, that's the kind of thing the president is doing. And I don't even have to say the president is doing, because this is what delegate is saying.
Yes.
And so, and the president over the period, they have speculated, we have speculated months on end about, what is it called, this reshuffle. So, to frank with you, I come in Kwa, and Mama Papa no, old man, Adi Dumano, then we'll subject it to proper scientific scrutiny, you see, and then in the concept of governance, we'll then subject it to that kind of analysis. Other than that, we'll be going on a wild goose chase. I have nothing against Lydia. I think that in Lydia's area, this John Dumelo is standing Stevens down her spine. John Dumelo is gaining that traction, that popularity.
I was
on the various campuses.
Okay.
Also, enclave, schools,
yes.
UPSA, University of Ghana, you can talk of.
You can talk of Gimpa, UPSA, Legon is there. Yes.
All those places. So, standing her there will make a lot of sense, so that probably she will use that particular ministry, to her advantage, and see how best she can project herself to the understanding and acceptance. You see, because the point is, at this point in time, the corporate image, the goodwill of the government among Ghanaians, the new individuals, it's the entire government. It's the entire government. So, if the president is giving opportunity to certain individuals, it's all well and good, because that in itself could position them, and people may then begin to give them second chances here and there. But you see, Frida Prempe, we're told to say, a darling daughter of the president. So why would the president want to take her out? Just because now she has nothing to lose, and she's going out as a parliamentarian. Because Gideon Bwako took over a seat. So that one makes a lot of governance sense. But you see, don't also forget that they went out there to spend a lot of money. And to know, say, one man akonya, ndi juma. Na yentua na kaka no de bi atete kadia. Then it means that your action is equally going to bring her down in terms of her political fortune.
Very well. And those are a couple of the lists. Now, you have an experienced person like Damboche. We are told, say, on also Ebe exited. Then the deputy, Martin J. Mensah Kosa, Techiman South, and Rashid Bejanino will become substantive minister in charge of local government and then decentralization.
Okay. Ahono, Speaker, Ahono.
Yes.
Costa, I belong to a certain platform, FM station. I always read a lot of things that they say. And I tell you what, that particular seat, Techiman seat, is a boiling ground.
Yeah.
It's a flashpoint that security must be very careful. And yes, a bit degenerated and it could even degenerate to the level of affecting the security there. So raising him to the level of a minister means that the president is trying to focus into the future to see Serbia. Obetimi, you should that leverage, out of to his advantage to maintain the seat. Because Damboche has nothing to lose now. You see, because he didn't take part. He did not ask for maintenance of his seat. And at this point, maybe he wants to free himself and then concentrate on helping the Baumia's campaign. Maybe.
Exactly what we are told, yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, to kill your curiosity, Nipa Awubo ni di Bantiba MP, Asenso Boache, we are told, sir, or headed towards the Ministry of Roads and Highways in replace of a year Kwesi Amboakon Atta as Roads Minister. Also Kwakwajena Home. Now, the Minister in charge of Environment, Science and Technology, Dr. Kweku Efriye, so he also Emrashe Bedwani so exited ama a year Infantiman MP, Mami Ophelia Hayford, will come and take over as the Minister in charge of Science and Environment. And those are few names as well. Plus, yes.
Infantiman MP. The area, the Nipa, and this is for Dr. Something. He is going to worry the woman.
Okay.
He is going to worry the woman a lot. And to some Penny Fisa in his own wisdom, making her the minister to occupy that portfolio. And Science and Environment?
Yes.
I don't know her background. I know she was one time a police officer.
Exactly.
I don't know her background to warrant that particular ministry.
She's more of a security person.
Yes. So, I mean, that's a square peg in a round hole. Unless maybe because environment, science, and technology, as if said, you don't have to have any knowledge, any background of science. Because Dr. Friye, is solid. I don't know whether he contested again or he did not contest.
No, one contested him.
Okay. I mean, he goes as far back as President to first era. So he belongs to that block. So peace our brain here. But you see, Speaker, some of these top MPs of the MPP stock are one copy or no. It is because the ground is not good. Most of them, the ground is not good. Look, and next, but quite MP no ankasa at your name to so quiet could be loose. Or quiet could be loose. But somebody like Atachia, I don't know why Atachia did not contest again.
I was so abreast, Parliament, you
see, it is because delegates pile up so much debt, so much demand on this MP. One casa sooner margin the above also. One casa and a margin above also. Oh, could you baby now? How much is the salary? Do you take taxes? Don't take taxes. You take levies. You don't take levies. So why would you want to engage in something of that sort? Because the electorate have forced this idea on them. They are development agents. Yes, you can just go and lobby, and if you find favor in the central government's eye, they will come and do certain things in the area. To the extent that MP squad to make road to one side. Whom are you deceiving? It will come back to harm you. To come back to harm you. I don't know, Matisse, yes, majority leader, Eco Foreign Ministry.
And that is what came out earlier on. But let's we know Nidino Enyamemu yet. So we cannot confirm on that. But indication is Enyan is Andra president this year. Ministers are Womo Kofi in Ani Komo, including the deputy ones. I mean, to ensure say would try and bet me about now.
Speaker. Where they mean Choano. In the first term of the president, when he was appointing, when he nominated his ministers and was giving them the appointments accordingly,
yes,
he ran a commentary about them.
Yes, their background, their profiles, and everything.
Yes. And I'm curtain say, Oman Pedi, you are setting a very bad precedent because a Brassulas and was Sakana. What would you say? A Brassulas was Sakana. What else would you say? Would you come and give the reason why you are disappointing that person? So you ought to have spoken in general terms, like they are all competent, well accomplished, established, so. And I hope that they will see wisdom in the vision and mission that you have put forth. That's it. That is it. But the president, because of that oratorial skill or warning, he feels that he must talk. No. Today, but the name to train home. And if he doesn't find a means of dousing that way, I will raise that issue. I will raise that, and I'm already raising it on your very important high esteem, platform, so that Ghanaians will know that it is very bad to go on that tangent. And when you are attacking them, what would you say? You have to give us the reason why you are attacking them. Meanwhile, you appointed them, and you cannot be compelled to give reasons why you are disappointing them.
Kessben 92.9.
Very well. Eti over mama na was here na we are told say surprise we no a better Vows Day gift enti no ento ankosi say when you know better no na list no atimi aba agufo ado no surprises dey otimi nyin free himself enti by evening time no we are told say list no beba na afi yatimi ato aso di hon kombo ye anope me da say happy Vows Day so
thank you many happy returns.
Thank you. And the over Jonathan Asante Ocho na me no adi nkobo no a political analyst speaking